Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Marie van Oshna, RT. Mr. Prime Minister, we've heard a lot today about Philadelphia corridor. I have one very specific question.
What do you represent, sorry?
RT, Russia Today Television. Was the Israeli control over the Philadelphia corridor ever mentioned in any of the versions of the deal that Hamas accepted? And today, is it the only obstacle to the deal, the only disagreement between the sides, or there are other disagreements? Thank you very much.
Well, there's a premise in your question that is simply wrong. You say, was it mentioned in the deal that Hamas accepted? Hamas didn't accept the deal. On the May 27th proposal, they had 29 changes, corrections, 29, which effectively vitiated any of them from any meaning. It was a rejection. In fact, a detailed rejection of the deal. So while we accepted it as is, we didn't make any changes. And I didn't bring any new condition. Anything that contradicts anything that is said there, Hamas basically wiped the floor with it. I mean, they wouldn't accept it. They didn't accept that, and they didn't accept the bridging proposal. And Al-Khia, who is the deputy, Sinwar's deputy, said 2 days ago, so we remain steadfast. What do we want? No, they didn't accept it. No, they didn't. Again, you want the facts, okay? So the fact is, they rejected the May 20th. They said they accepted it, but they have 27 or 29 rather corrections. You know, that's like I don't know, the German government saying we accept the American proposal, but we're going to stay in Berlin. We're going to control Germany. You're going to go out, and we can resupply ourselves. But we accepted your proposal. It doesn't mean anything. They put in 29 corrections that essentially was a sound and detailed rejection of the deal. I don't care, you know, how they frame it for public purposes. It's meaningless. We know the truth. And again, they flatly rejected the bridging proposal. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, Al-Khia flatly rejected it again. And he said, what does he say? He basically says, Israel has to get out, everything, including the Philadelphia corridor, and we can rearm ourselves and do October 7th again and again and again. So it's not that they accepted it. You asked the second question, which is?
Is Philadelphia corridor and...
Oh, is it the only obstacle? No, it's not. In fact, everything. You know, we have the Philadelphia corridor. We have the what's the ratio of hostages to civilians to terrorists who are released? Do we have a veto power over these terrorists because some of them committed the worst atrocities you can imagine? Should they come back to Judea, Samaria, or can we take them out of the country, and so on and so on and so on? I mean, the whole thing has not been resolved. Hamas has rejected everything. And we're trying to find some area to begin the negotiations. They refuse to do that. 2 days ago, he said, no, there's nothing to talk about. So I hope that changes, because I want those hostages out. I want those families, I want those mothers to see their loved ones. I don't want to see a repetition of what I saw in Ashkelon. You know, these tortured souls. I want them to have happiness, just like the ones that we rescued, were able to rescue. We brought 117 people alive. And by the way, I insisted in the first deal, we talked about 50, and I said, no, we're going to get 30 more out. And I talked to President Biden, he helped, and I appreciate it. And we brought it up from 50 to 80. That's 80 souls that came back to life. Their families came back to life. So, look, I'll do everything I can to get these people out. But the pressure should be directed where it belongs. It's not on Israel. It's on Hamas. Thank you all. You've been very, very patient. Thank you.
Let that be a lesson when you're dealing with Prime Minister Netanyahu. Do not lie. And she tried to frame the question like Hamas are the big peace keepers. They're the ones that are looking for peace. And he just corrected that on air. Bibi Netanyahu, again, demonstrating that the media seems to be more intent on propagating Hamas talking points than on actually believing the only democratic state in the region. And brilliant job on all of those questions from Netanyahu. For more, subscribe to this channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, You can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored or subscribe to our channel memberships right here on this channel and get exclusive content daily. Again, for more, subscribe to this channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee. That's buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored and or subscribe to our channel memberships